Hi everyone, it's Marco Brown. Let's talk about nesting and why nesting is just a terrible idea. Now I've done a video about this before and given some reasons, but I want to talk about one specific reason today. And just to remind you what nesting is, it's when a child lives in one home and the parents switch out living in that home. So let's say you share a 50-50 custody and it's week on, week off. So a parent would live in the home with the child for a week and then leave and go to their apartment, and the other parent would come in and live with the child in that same home for a week and then leave and go to their apartment. So instead of having two homes and the child goes back and forth, you have three homes and the child lives in one home and the parents live in two other places. So it increases costs. That's one knock against it, but people do it to give stability to children. That's not a sufficient reason to do it. But specifically today, I wanted to talk about video cameras and people taping their ex's parent time. So we've run into this situation in which one parent put in some video cameras without telling the other parent, of course, and videotaped the other parent's parent time with the child. Now, usually courts loathe this kind of behavior. They really, really don't like it. They don't like it when people audio record or video record exchanges of parent time. They certainly don't like this sort of thing. I mean, it's really just spying on the other parent. But here's the problem. If the parent catches the other parent doing something like slapping the kid or screaming at the kid, swearing at him, doing these kind of terrible things, then it's very, very difficult for a judge not to take that sort of evidence into account during a trial. No matter how much the judge doesn't like the spying aspect of the whole thing, if you're slapping your kid around and there's video footage of this, it's very difficult for a judge not to take that into account. And you know, this is a serious problem you have with nesting. This doesn't happen once, this happens all the time. Now, there are some restrictions here in Utah of where you can put video cameras. You can't put them in bathrooms, you can't put them in bedrooms, but if they're in common areas of the house, then you can. And the problem with nesting is that you're sharing this space together. There's no court order saying you can't put video cameras in. There's no court order saying one person has the possession of the house and the other person doesn't. You're really sharing this stuff. So, you know, putting the cameras in there, it's spying, it's kind of dirty, but as far as I can tell, it's legal to do, and the court is going to take that evidence into account if the other person finds anything bad. And that is just that's not a great situation to be in as a parent. You have to kind of wonder if the other parent is watching you all the time, audio recording you, video recording you, just builds a level of stress, builds a real serious level of distrust as well. So nesting, not a good idea at all. And if you are going to nest, then what you need to do is assume the other parent is audio recording you or video recording you with your kid at all times. Again, that creates another level of stress on top of going through a divorce that people just do not need. So nesting, not a good idea at all. If you need help with your divorce, let us know. Number is 801-685-9999, or visit us on the web, www.utdivorceattorney.com. Thanks, everyone.